pretty good so far. So far. See, this will save you so much time when you build yours. Oh, I know what he did. I know how to make it quicker. Razor blade. My razor blade cut's not straight, but that's okay. And once this razor blade gets wet like this, it'll start rusting. Plus, it pretty much quit working the way it's supposed to work. So this is a one-time deal with this razor blade. One-way trip with this razor. If you see any rust on the edge there, it's pretty much done from work. Because just a little bit of rust like that will make it quit working properly. Ruins the edge. I'm sure you knife enthusiasts have a word for that, but I don't know what it's called. Go back and watch for any spots where it looks kind of light. There's not a lot of glue on it. Adequate amounts. You can watch for little wrinkles. Just fill the little wrinkles in. Not sure if y'all can see that spot right there or not, but yeah. It works wonders on those wheels. I'd recommend, if you're going to put electric motor on here, to put you some plywood on the inside of the walls of the boat and the transom. So not just on the back, because when it's pushing it could crack that foam transom. It needs like a skeleton all the way down there and all the way back around, so when it's pushing, it'd be pushing that skeleton and the foam just follows the skeleton, if that makes sense. See my little transition right here where I had the cloth folded. Y'all hear my little heater blowing? Hopefully it's just not making a bad noise for the camera, but it is what it is. I want to be cold. second, I'll give y'all a walk around here. You can see right along here, got some wrinkles. What I want to do now, I'm going to nip off the front, the bow, the pointy end. So you can use little strips off of this, lay in there. So set that over. So, and a little rhinoplasty there. Bring this around. Bring this one around. This is not the official way to do it, it's just how I do it. May work for you and it may not. So if this don't work for you, then find another way. Shoot, man. There we go. That's what YouTube is all about. Figuring out how to do stuff. Getting you some skills. And you could take, like I said, take this and just cut you some strips. Glue it in that spot, a little glue in here. Little rollers leaving, making the glue come up through it, rise to the top. That's what we want. Make sure it's properly saturated. Alright, so pretty much you need to do this all the way down on both sides of all three of the skegs, and in any other spot where you had to cut the fabric. And if you wash this roller out again, you wash the roller out, you can use it again. It cuts down on your expenses of how much it costs you to make a little toy boat. For those of you dads who are really into electronics and stuff, you could do one of these and put a little tiny electric motor on it and some servos. Put your little one in there. Remote control him or her around cool. I'm gonna fold this cloth up under the boat so it doesn't leave me with a funky bubble right there. It's a possibility it could stick to the sawhorses a little bit. But if it does, I'll deal with that when I get to it. And the back is just hanging straight, so we're pretty good there. Alright, let's see. I'm going to give you a handheld walk around, so hopefully I won't dizzy you up too much. You can see how I put this in here. And I can come back with a razor blade and cut that off. Looks like I have a little bit of that wrinkle there, which would leave a hump. It's not a big deal, but you know, the more that you try to better it, the more you'll like it, and your friends will go, "Oh, you made that? That's pretty cool." Okay, now I'll wrap some more on the nose of it right there, just a glob of it, and then put as much along here as I can to protect it. And if you want, you know, you can probably put double up on the sides right here. And you see along here, we're gonna have to put some more in there. It's not a big deal, just part of the process. It looks like a big gash there, but we'll fix it. Ooh, let's see. See how that fabric looked white? That pretty much tells me that it didn't have enough glue on it. And then we'll just follow up on the rest of it and do the same thing. I may we'll see, maybe I'll do a fast forward spot of it, or time lapse. All right, well, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next version of 8-foot long pond skiff.